Oprah Winfrey rising from humble beginnings to becoming the queen of all media. Queen of talk shows, media mogul, and philanthropist are the title used to introduce Oprah Winfrey. This woman not only represents the power of women who work in the American entertainment industry, but she's also a symbol of relentless rise and extraordinary efforts. We can say that Oprah Winfrey is an inspiration and an example to every audience who has ever seen her show or read about her life. Oprah Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, USA. She is a show host, magazine publisher, and the first African American to win the Emmy Awards. Oprah Winfrey is also the first African American woman to be known as a billionaire and is always on the list of the most influential people in the world. Oprah Winfrey now has a net worth of $2.6 billion and has over 58 million social media followers, 6 homes, and a Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes for Lifetime Achievement. In 2016, she was honored to rank 14 in the list of 100 most powerful women in the world voted by Forbes. Tumultuous early childhood. Oprah Winfrey is a well-known and important philanthropist in South Africa. It was she who opened many schools for disadvantaged girls in this country. Of course, almost every celebrity thrives from a special place or situation, but Oprah's childhood was not as wonderful as many others. That's why when she became a celebrity, she spent her effort, money, and time making differences in this world. She established a private charity by opening an academy for children. Oprah Winfrey's miserable childhood began right before the first day she's welcomed to the world. She was born out of wedlock because her parents did not marry. Her parents fell in love when they were less than 20 years old. Oprah was not accepted by her father. Her mother later moved to the north to earn a living. Oprah lived with her grandmother in a poverty-stricken slum and wore potato sacks. Until the age of 6, Oprah was sent to live with her mother and 3 half-sisters after her grandmother passed away. Since then, she suffered abuse and humiliation because of her dark skin and face. Unfortunately, when she was 9, Oprah was abused by close relatives who she trusted unconditionally. For the next 5 years, Oprah Winfrey continually suffered sexual abuse at the hands of her aunt's boyfriend and her uncle. At the age of 14, Oprah was dumbfounded when she learned she was pregnant due to being sexually abused. The little girl was so scared that she contemplated suicide by drinking laundry detergent in an attempt to terminate the pregnancy. More painfully, the baby died shortly after birth. Oprah was in great pain and shame. She thought about ending her life at that time. From this shock, she became stubborn, naughty, and always tried to destroy everything so as to forget the pain. Due to her rebellion, Oprah's mother immediately sent her to live with her father. It was her father who saved Oprah's life. He encouraged her to go back to school. Every day, she wouldn't have dinner until she learned 5 new words. From then on, Oprah found her passion for public speaking, which paved her way to a brighter future. Road to success. When transferred to Nashville High School, Oprah quickly showed her talent and became one of the top students. She became the school honor student and was voted the most popular girl by her friends. Oprah's academic record is also very respectable. 17-year-old Oprah became the Miss Black of Nashville School, as well as the Miss Black Tennessee in her freshman year at Tennessee State University. At the age of 19, Oprah was invited to read the news at WVOL, but she declined twice and finally accepted after taking advice of a teacher. Oprah became the youngest person and the first black woman to anchor the news at this radio station. She graduated from college with a bachelor's degree in communications in 1976 and became a co-anchor of WZZ-TV in Baltimore. In 1986, Oprah's career began to flourish when she moved to Chicago, USA to take on the talk show Oprah Winfrey Show, which formerly a low-rated program called AM Chicago. Unlike other hosts who always prioritize the standard of journalism, the special things when it comes to Oprah's show are her sympathy and understanding. It might be the most painful situation that she experienced in the past, making her free to laugh when she sees others' happiness and free to cry when she sees someone in pain. With her talent and tireless creativity, Oprah Winfrey quickly made Oprah Winfrey Show one of the highest rated talk shows in America and gradually gained #1 position in the international media industry. Oprah Winfrey was considered an American media icon for the next over 30 years. Rise to success with great efforts. Oprah made history by becoming the world's first black billionaire at the age of 40. She built her own book club, a magazine called O Magazine, as well as launched her private talk show on television, OWN. The show has been broadcast in 145 countries around the world for 25 years and has more than 40 million viewers per week. The number of viewers of this talk show reached the peak in the United States in the daytime. During the first 16 years, the talk show has no rival when it came to viewer ratings. Despite her remarkable success, Oprah always wanted to share her success with the poor. She reached out to Nelson Mandela and Christmas Kindness Foundation, which was founded to support disadvantaged children. She said that helping those kids relieve her childhood pain. Oprah also donated to many charities such as Morehouse College, Harold Washington Library, United Negro College Foundation, and Tennessee State University Foundation, to name a few. This also marked the big break for Oprah's upcoming philanthropic activities. Even after becoming famous, Oprah still dealt with difficulties and failures. Some relatives cashed in on her fame by spreading information about a teenage pregnancy for $19,000. Oprah also had to fight against several competitors and has many harsh comments for being a black person. Although confronting those challenges, this woman appeared to be calm. Failure is a great teacher, and if you're open to it, every mistake has a lesson to offer, she said. Having everything without a partner. Winfrey's high school boyfriend Anthony Audie recalled they innocently flirted with each other in their senior year of high school. Oprah's first love was her high school sweetheart, Anthony Audie, the man who kept dozens of love letters they exchanged. The two reportedly talked about getting married, but Audie immediately refused to marry her and claimed that she would live a better life without he could offer. She broke up with Audie on Valentine's Day of her senior year. A few months after parting ways with Audie, Oprah began dating William Bubba Taylor. The pair met at Tennessee State University, and it is believed that Oprah helped him get a job at WVOL radio station. Although Oprah did everything to keep Taylor, including begging him on her knees to stay with her, the two later went their separate ways due to relocation issues. Winfrey later recalled, "We shared a deep love, a love I would never forget." Oprah was seeking comfort in WZZ-TV reporter Lloyd Kramer. She described their time together as the most fun romance I ever had. When Kramer moved to NBC in New York, Oprah allegedly had an affair with a married man who had no intention of leaving his wife. In the mid-80s, Oprah dated the late movie critic Roger Ebert. Oprah later revealed that it was Ebert who suggested that she could enter syndication. Stedman Graham has been Oprah's life partner since 1986. They were engaged in November 1992, but the ceremony never took place. Winfrey and Graham's relationship has been noted for many years with numerous romantic tabloids, often including photos of the couple at home and on lavish vacations. Having a fairy tale love without marriage. Oprah Winfrey has spent more than 30 years of her life with author and businessman Stedman Graham. The couple first met in 1986 at a charity event. It was also the year that Oprah Winfrey's show began. Because Oprah and Stedman had similar career goals, it didn't take long for Winfrey to fall in love with Stedman. During the time together, respect and care for each other was the key that endured Oprah and Stedman's relationship. In fact, Stedman supported Oprah from the bottom of his heart. As a famous businessman, Stedman never cheated on Oprah. Stedman planned to propose to Oprah. One day in 1992, Stedman and Oprah were in the kitchen. To make these moments memorable, Stedman proposed to Oprah in a very romantic way. "I want you to marry me. I think it's time." To which Winfrey responded happily, "Ah, that's really great." But Oprah and Stedman never married. They decided to live a life without a wedding. In their opinion, it was great when we stayed together. And over the past 30 years, the couple is still living a very happy love life. Winfrey explained that she and Graham believed that if they got married, they would no longer be together. Instead, Winfrey supposed that the reason for their long-time relationship was that Graham created an identity outside of being Oprah's man. Anyone who has ever met him is always amazed by what a genuine gentleman he is, Winfrey said. The queen of all media, Oprah Winfrey, decided not to have children because she is afraid of the immense responsibility of raising kids. She has witnessed the depth of responsibility and sacrifice that is actually required to be a mother during the time that she took on the role in the Oprah Winfrey Show. It is why throughout my years, I've had the highest regards for women to choose to be at home with their kids, because I don't know how you do that all day long. Nobody gives women the credit they deserve, She said she would not regret her decision. In 2007, Women's Day announced that Oprah Winfrey had agreed to pay her boyfriend Stedman more than $300 million to win his silence after giving up on their 21-year relationship. That's because Stedman might reveal details that were detrimental to her reputation and popularity for her humanitarian activities. Oprah's fear was that Stedman would write about what happened during the time he lived with her and her intimate relationship with Gayle King. In addition, Stedman could also reveal the secrets of Oprah's eating habit, which caused her rapid weight gain. However, this is just a rumor created by the tabloids. Stedman's close friends made sure that their relationship was still going well. At the age of 64, Oprah has donated half of her budget to global charities that support underprivileged women and children. She opened hundreds of book clubs in South Africa to help children in poor rural areas have access to knowledge and have more opportunities to change their lives for the better just like her. Oprah has been working on nationwide campaigns against child sexual abuse for the past 2 decades. Along with her speeches, she worked on various types of projects for women of color in particular and disadvantaged women in general to overcome discrimination and to achieve far beyond their wildest dreams. Most people would give up on themselves if they experienced Oprah's past. Luckily, this woman didn't do that. Pregnancy at 14, being abused and living in poverty aren't good start at all, but Oprah overcome adversity. She's a role model to many others. She's also one of the examples showing us why we shouldn't give up on ourselves. Dreams come true through hard work and determination. As Mother Teresa said, we can do no great things, only small things with great love. And in this case, Oprah Winfrey did it.